Well, some frightening moments at Charlotte Douglas last night when a Delta jet arriving from Atlanta had to suddenly abort a landing. WCNC's Natalie Dick has details from our mobile newsroom in West Charlotte.
Well, it was terrifying moments for the people that were on that Delta flight. While the FAA says that the passenger safety was never in jeopardy, it does still highlight travelers' uneasiness right now with the industry. Passengers on board Delta Flight 1824 were about to land, the runway just a few hundred feet below them when
all of a sudden the engines roared, sound like they put the full throttle on, and the pilot banked very hard up and to the left. The whole plane seemed to just kind of take off like a rocket ship.
The landing aborted after runway surface detectors sent alarms sounding to air traffic control. A single-engine Cessna 210 on the same runway just ahead of the jet was especially slow.
There was no imminent danger. There was no near miss. It was just simply a matter of our equipment detecting what it thought was an opposite direction collision type event that the computer thought that was what was going to happen.
The FAA says it was standard procedure, calling it simply a missed approach, something they say happens frequently in airports. But Charlotte Air Traffic Controller Ben Murray said,
"This is the first time I've heard of it, a little over a year and a half or so that it's been installed."
Maybe not that big of a deal to some, but to a lot of people on the plane, it impacted them.
In addition to the sensors that properly activated in last night's incident, Charlotte Douglas will soon have another added safety measure. It's one of nearly 24 airports across the country that will have new lights added to tell pilots when it's unsafe to cross or to enter a runway. In Charlotte, Natalie Dick, Carolina's News Connection.